Hey Virgo, hope you're fine. I'm gonna pull 3 cards to look at the energies in July for you. And we get the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords, and the Hanged Man as an overall energy. Okay. It looks like you are sort of trying to enjoy a life, trying to listen to your impulses and go with the flow, and then straight away like falling into a mode of overthinking, which you usually have a tendency to fall for. And then the 2 of Swords is interesting because it speaks of a certain courage that's behind that action, where you might actually expect this to happen, that your head is getting in the way of you just wanting to enjoy life, and so you accept that, and still let yourself be in the situation, although you don't know for which to decide. So there's a willingness to let yourself be blind. And this is what I mean with this courage that I feel, sort of as if you would try to overcome this tendency or to weigh it out, or to let the situation show you a different result. That's where I see this Hanged Man coming into action or coming into play, where you try to allow a different perspective, a different experiential perspective, or a different perspective you gain through the experience itself. So letting the experience happen as it is, with this running mind, or this mind that tries to run with it but fails to do so. So that's kind of funny situation here. And we have the Hermit as well, starting with the clarification. You would know why you do this. Your internal, when you go inside, something seems to tell you that this is something that you want to try or go for. So there must be things you know as well about the situation that have you still go for it. And the Knight of Wands is clarified by the 4 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Father of Swords. Trying to, or not trying to keep a cool head, but there is this attempt to gain a different perspective of the bigger picture of it. At least this energy is supporting you. Despite an emotional overwhelmment or emotional confusion you might feel, to take a detached look at the situation. Might have to do with your family or with a family situation, why this is so. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Sun card, and the Tower. I feel like there's a fear behind this, which you want to, or this is due to a fear behind it, a fear of being happy, a fear of success. No, it's a fear that what you perceive as success or what you feel as, what feels as a success to you might not happen. And I feel like you know that there's a different, or there's possibility that it is different than you think. As you know that your mind likes to creep in and distort the reality, distort the experience to an extent, to a degree where there's a mechanism like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I feel like you know that. I feel like you've come to realization that it's your own mind creating cracks in your perception and kind of blocking simple happiness to happen, to get to you, if this makes sense. It almost looks like as if you try to invite a tower, but then fear what it would be like. You feel the consequence of it. So, you know. Okay. The Two of Swords, clarified by the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. It's summing up what I just said. It's when I visualize it, it's like you put blindfolds on. If you would personalize the fear, if you would imagine it as a person, it would also put blindfolds on, and you both calling each other in to face each other, but then blindfolded. It's, you know what I mean when I say it's funny? We have a magician underneath, so, okay. Well, again, something inside you says, go for it, and stay detached. Look at it from a perspective of, okay, it's an experiment. Maybe I know it is a fear. I know it's not based on reality. I know there's something else that can come out of it. So I know it is imagination. And so you also know you're able to imagine something else, or to imagine the possibility of another reality. It's like you've going for a very personalized, customized attempt or approach to overcome your self-doubt. And that's crazily amazing, I want to say. Yeah, you can always learn something, you know, you can always learn something, and there seems to be conscious support of it. So I'm curious what that looks like from the other side. So hopefully see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.